All right. All right. So this is a test, my friends. I am coming to you live from the field. And you may be asking, but Dave, how are you streaming from the field when you don't have 1,000 subscribers? So you don't have live stream from your phone capable. But I do have a Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone, and I do have my laptop, and I do have my camera, and I do have my microphone. And while I'm out here, I thought I'd test this out. I even brought the Blade 230S V2. Now, to be completely honest, I've already repaired this once. So, not too hopeful, but we'll see. And, again, this is just a test. The reason I'm doing this test in the first place is because if this goes well, if this test works out, if it sounds good, if it looks good, then the plan is, and I have everything here in the van already, but the plan is to use the Typhoon H to drop the coins. I have Dave It Yourself DIY'd a drop basket for that with fishing line and paper tubes from coat hangers. You'll love it, trust me. It's very Dave It Yourself, that's for sure. So I've got that coming up. If this stream happens to go well, then what I'll do is actually stream my episode 15 coming up this Sunday live at 6 p.m. from this area or somewhere nearby. And then what we'll do is we'll do the drone drop of the coins for that F15 giveaway, and we'll do it live during episode 15, which is coming up again this Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's kind of what this is. This is really just kind of a test. I probably won't necessarily live stream the drone, the helicopter here, because again, this is a total test. I'm sitting in the middle of a parking lot over here in Beaufort by the Civic Center. I got my phone hotspot on. I'm running through the my OSB or OBS, and I've got the YouTube stream thing going on, and I can see the little upload box is going red to yellow, so I haven't seen any green. I have no idea if this is even gonna show up, but so that's why this is exactly what this is. It is only a test, but if it does happen to work out, great. And again, so far it looks pretty good. I do have a new camera, so hopefully that video looks a little bit better. Again, microphone, we'll see how that works out. Walmart microphone, but again, like I said, I'm probably gonna fly this. Not going to necessarily do it on the live stream thing here, because this is, again, just a test, but I probably will do a little flying maybe, at least kind of throttle it up some. But if this happens to work great, then when the Pilot Ryan thing comes up, I'll be doing the same thing, live streaming from the van kind of thing like I'm doing now, and being able to get some other great video and stuff like that. So hopefully this works out. As a matter of fact, this camera right here actually has a little touch light on it. Doop, doop, doop. So you can see. And it's just like a touch lamp. It just touches on, touches off, so that's pretty cool. But it's also, this camera, I think I ordered it as a 2K, but the box that came in from China says 4K all over it. It's probably 2.5, 3K maybe, meet in the middle, I don't know. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter. It looks like it's probably doing pretty well, and as long as it doesn't cut off during my live streams, especially out here in the field, testing it with running it off my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot right now, then hey, I think it'll work great. So if you want to see exactly if this live stream does happen to come out well, and if you want to see if I can actually pull off this whole dropping coins from a drone to give away this F-15. Still have the inflatable Flingamingo tube here in the van. Still got the EC 1500 sitting right there. I'm ready to go. As a matter of fact, this camera does swivel, and it has a light, so I'll tell you what, let's test the little features here. I'm going to just swivel this around. Alright, so there you go. You can kind of see there's the basket I was talking about there. As a matter of fact, screw it. While I'm live streaming this camera swivels. Hey, look who it is. Alright, so here's basically the drop mechanism I'm working with right now. On the bottom of the drone, there are basically two antennae that come out of these two little plastic tubes that kind of protect the antennas. So the plan is to basically stick these on the antenna. The camera will swing here. The landing gear, obviously on this drone right here, retract. So I'll have a fishing line hooked to basically the side here, and then get it up over the target, retract the landing gear, and I think it actually goes this way. There it is. And then hopefully dump them straight out, right on top of that, right on top of that inflatable tube there. because doing it with the EC 1500 and doing the flyover, that did not work well. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if you can hear myself. That way, so I'm going to point the camera that way. Again, this is all a test. So, but anyway, so it did not work too well. These coins are too light for that, so I need a direct drop. Plus, I think if I'm able to actually put them all here in the basket, drop them from, that's what I'm going to be testing out this weekend. Tomorrow or Saturday it's supposed to rain, so Saturday's out, but Sunday again, which is why I'm trying to test this now. Sunday may be the day that I'll be out here all day and start with, okay, what does 25 feet look like? Where do the coins go? Okay, what is 50 feet? What is 7,500? We'll find that mark where they start to spread out too much, what's too unfair, and then we'll bring it down below that, so that when hopefully I drop them, they will flutter and do what they're supposed to do and hopefully fly off a little bit, but I don't want them to fly off so much that they all miss the target. I do not want that. And I got this nice little grass field over here. There's nobody around here. There's an old high school gym up there, which is empty now at this point, so there's nothing around here really. So it's perfect for this test. So hopefully that will work out. So there's a little behind the scenes, and Dave it yourself, and there you go, a couple of paper tubes from a pants hanger from the dry cleaner. The hanger itself that came with it, just twisted together, put a little paper tape and hot glue on there to keep that from swiveling too much. And then of course this little brinky-dink basket I think I found underneath the sink, and just took the other handle off, and I'm just going to hook it with the fishing line, because I think, like I said, hook some fishing line to here, raise that landing gear, boop, should be fine. So that's the plan. So hopefully we'll end up doing that on Sunday. And if you want to see all that come along, and you want to see, oh, I forgot to tell you, and while I've got you on the live stream here, which of course isn't live, it's private right now, but nonetheless, when you see it, at least we'll get a chance to enjoy this sub live or post live zombie, if you will. But nonetheless, I did get my second prize in. So as far as like giving away the F15, of course, that's my huge big prize, first prize ever given away on my channel. However, the second huge prize has come in, and the custom stuff on it is fantastic. So that is in. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Make sure you let me know that you've subscribed by just commenting anywhere on my channel that you've subscribed, and I'll match that against my subscriber list as it grows. And then from there, if you get anybody else to subscribe, get them to let me know on any one of my channel videos that they've subscribed and you got them to subscribe, and I'll put your hat in there again, name in the hat again. And I already have some people already in the next hat for this next new prize, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you get in on that. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be given away, but since I already have it, you know me, I want to give it away, so it'll be pretty soon. So we'll come up with some sort of fancy thing, but I gotta get through this one first. And of course, I'm sorry it's taking so long, but it is David yourself, so again, there's nobody here helping me. It's all I can do here. So this entire scheme I've got pulled off right here, hopefully will, in my mind, it looks great. It seems like it will work fantastic. Whether it works or not, we'll see. I'm hoping to get a little bit of help, a little flash from the past from the channel here. So hopefully I'll get some help here on Sunday as well to get this to pull off. But again, if you don't want to miss that and don't want to miss any more of my extra shenaniganery that I have pretty constantly on this channel, well, you know what I recommend you do. You stick around. Nice. So I don't know why I paused that there, because it's not like it's still streaming technically. So. Again, it's Scooby. This is like the entire thing's a blooper video. Oh, screw it. You know what? Speaking of blooper videos, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this camera up while I'm recording it. Sure. Let's see how it works. It looks like it might be a little choppy on the stream, but we'll see about that. All right. So one thing I have done, and I'm trying to flip between the OBS and the thingamajoggle. Let's see how that's working. Looks like stream might still be streaming. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, like I said, I've already had to do some repairs on this thing, and one of them was unfortunately this is the, let me do touch light. There we go. Anyway, here's the busted canopy that came off the first time. So what I've done, and what I discovered after that first time the busted canopy came off, is that this is a separate piece. So what I've done is I've got the new canopy, went ahead and lined the interior with duct tape so I don't have to worry about shattering, because that thing shattered like it was frozen. Went ahead and pulled out the cockpit portion, or the actual part there, and then that way I think from there, I don't have it with me in here, but I think right behind the battery, the Insta360 Go will fit there, and then we should be able to get some pretty kick-ass cockpit video from here and still be able to see the front of the helicopter and such. So that's the plan. Don't know that it will work, but that's the plan. Dang it. Oh, here's a battery. I was going to say I didn't bring a battery, but I did. We're going to be using the old NX10 on this bad boy, and I don't know that I'm necessarily going to want to be quote-unquote flying it around here since I just fixed it, and I really like this helicopter. Got all these modes clicking off here. That's one thing about that NX10, boy, it tells you something's wrong. Alright, so just for squits and giggles, all right. I'm not going to put the camera in or anything right now. Again, this is just all test. This video is currently listed as unlisted in case this goes horribly. Then I can make sure it gets listed in my crash videos. Although I still got to process the first video when this thing went down. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's just give it a little testorino and see how this works with this live stream action. Oh, my DX. Whoop. Be careful with that. Alright. Alright, did you see things moving? So, I think everything should be in good shape there. We'll see. Alright. Bear with me. I killed it. Well, it's starting to go sideways, so I kind of killed the throttle to make sure it wouldn't like really dig in. I didn't want it to dig into that thing some more. But as you can see, there's the bent tail. But the reason that's bent is because it was sort of bent before, and I kind of bent it back into place. So, ka-ching! I already got the new part! So, but that motor that's on there, that tail rotor motor is also new. But it looks like the blades and everything are fine. It looks like that was just probably a weak spot already. I mean, you can see the way it kind of kinked there. So yeah, that was already kind of bent. I just bent it back and it seemed to work okay, but yeah. Anyway, I knew that would be kind of questionable. But it did seem to fly. You could kind of hear a little bit too, that you could kind of hear a kick. That is a little bit of a, let me unplug this. That is, turn that off. That is a little bit of a flat spot in the main gear here. You can see right there, maybe. So that's when I had smashed it, which I'll be posting that video soon. The first time when I flew it, actually in a parking lot, not in grass like I just did this time, and kind of went over my head, and as I was bringing it back, either it wasn't in safe mode or whatever, but anyway, just dove too fast, hit the asphalt basically nose first, broke the strut right here, which I just went ahead and put some super glue back on, so it seems to be, oh no, it just broke off again. There you go. Strut broke off again where that super glue was, so you know what I'll have to do. That's why I hate using super glue. You know what this is going to need? Paper tape, hot glue. You think it'll ever break again? No. Paper tape, hot glue, and since it's black Sharpie. But there you go, so that's what that part was there. So I'll go ahead and replace this. Hopefully that motor on the back is still good. Ah yeah, it still spins like a dream. So we should be good there, and no problems here with these blades, it looks like. And hopefully we don't have any more gouge in the tooth. Nope, I think just the one. And as you can see, this seemed to hold out pretty good because I have duct tape inside, of course. I found the black today, that's why I put the black in there, but the black's fine. Normally I do clear. But anyway, so there you go. There's my live stream test. There is my second flight and second crash of the Blade 230S V2. You know, I started off as a drone guy, I got to be a car guy, then I was a truck guy, got into planes, loved the planes. I haven't really looked back, so this is my first foray getting back into that. I have done a ton of Real Flight 9.5, the trainer edition, that has this helicopter on it. But you know how it is in the simulator. I mean, you lose all inhibition. You don't care if you crash it, you hit the button, restart over. So out here, obviously, the nerves get to be completely different. So I probably put in 8 or 9 hours on that simulator so far, and you can see once you bring it out here, it's just a totally different animal. Plus, with these helicopters, they require real fine movements. And even though I was trying to do that because I've been practicing on the simulator, again, it doesn't take much to get these things off their axis and into the ground. So this will probably be the only helicopter I ever buy. But since I already have the replacement part, I'm going to go ahead and fix it and then probably put it back in the box and put it on the shelf so it looks nice until I learn how to fly it more, I guess. I don't know what to do. So nonetheless, but the next thing right now is to fly the drone, which has 6 blades on it. So I don't have to worry about that thing coming out of the air. And getting these coins dropped, get this F-15 given away, and go ahead and get ready to get set up for that next prize giveaway and my other live stream. So get ready for episode 15 this Sunday. It's going to be quite the doozy. So until next time, I am Dave. That's what's left of the Blade 230S V2. And this is my first live stream attempt from the field. So hey, I hope you liked it. And if so, you know what I recommend you do? You subscribe, you like, you comment, and you stick around. And then we just hit the end. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this will work. We're still trying here. We'll see.